Hey guys, it's the only Lord and Savior with a Big Mac, Fast Food Jesus, and I am bringing you part 3 of Jesus' trip to America. um, where I left off last was, you guys were introduced to Alyssa and her rockin' bod, and how I declined the threesome with her and Trudy. I know some people are probably thinking, man, are you gay? Because after the first trip to America story, I could see why you would ever think that. Well, in a way. But no, guys, I'm completely straight. And, I love the vajayjay. And, basically, Alyssa stayed with us, and her and Trudy both worked at McDonald's, and Alyssa was getting sexually frustrated, if you wanted to use that term, and she wanted a fuck buddy. And she eventually got to know a guy named George, who also worked at McDonald's. And they got together, and we found out that George lived in a tent. You heard me correctly. I did not stutter. He lived inside of a tent. Like a camping tent, yes. And, well, we were like, well, offer him a place with us. He doesn't seem like a bad guy, so no harm. And I went with him to his tent to go pick up some things, like the essentials and stuff from his tent. To give him a hand. We got there, and it was kind of messy. It was a decent trek, and we got there, and there was a snapping turtle there, like right outside his tent. A snapping fucking turtle. That was the first time I've ever been like in touching length of a turtle. Like, you can go to the zoo and shit, but you can't like really touch them. They're in a cage and shit. Well, I could have pretty much touched this turtle if I wanted to. Like, if I wanted to jerk off the turtle, I could have. But I didn't. I missed the opportunity, guys. I'm sorry. But I was like, what the fuck? What do we do? He's just like, oh, don't worry about him. He won't hurt you. What the fuck? It's a snapping fucking turtle. Like, he's all calm and shit. I'm shitting myself. Like, this is the first time I've ever actually seen a snapping turtle, let alone, in touching length of a turtle. But they're pretty darn cool, man. And, we gathered up George's things. We brought them back to Trudy's place, and I don't know if anybody has ever heard or played of the game called Oh, I fucked that one up. Munchkin. The game called God damn it, I fucked it up again. The game called Munchkin. There we go. It's it's like a card game for older teenagers and adults. Hell, even younger teenagers could play it. But there's like a lot of sexual innuendos and overall hilarity in that game. And me, George, and Alyssa were playing it. I taught them how to play, and there was one like monster card. It was called Big Joe. It was just like a giant foot, and they were like, oh my god, it's Big Joe. Like, I'm like, someday you should, like, while you're having sex, you should just go like, go Big Joe, go. sure enough, a couple nights after that, I'm sitting in Trudy's room. It's nighttime. She's still working. Alyssa and George weren't. And next thing you hear, go Big Joe, go Big Joe, go. After that, I just hear laughter and then nothing. Like, it's like it killed the mood completely. I laughed my ass off that he actually did it. Why would you ever say that while you're having sex? Oh my god. But and after, after a few days of George staying with us, there's been a couple nights where we would drink. And one night Alyssa almost flashed everyone. Like, she came out with like a bustier or bustier kind of thing on, and George was like, "Oh, just take it off." And she was like just unfastening it, and then it was like, "Nope." I was like, "Oh man, I missed the boobies." And it was like, I wanted to see, like, come on guys, you can back me up here. If you see one woman naked, you want to see the rest of them naked. Don't lie. Even I'm willing to admit that. Well, unless they're like really, really ugly. If they look like a foot, I don't think I'd want to see them ugly. What? I don't think I'd want to see them naked. But, yeah, I almost saw boobs. Well, a different pair of boobs. Bigger boobs. And, I want to leave this one on a bit of a cliffhanger. But as I end this, let's just say that Alyssa's parents found out where she was staying, and things did not go over too well. Oh, it was really, really fucked. Like, it really. But anyways, guys, that is the part 3. I will probably be doing more soon. So, hope you guys have a good day. Take her easy.